Motivation is really one of my favorite topics to talk about as well, because it is essentially the driving force behind everything that we as humans do. Every single controlled behavior that we engage in has a motivation behind it. This includes getting out of bed in the morning, brushing your teeth, putting on clothes, driving, your small talk interactions, your in-deep interactions, your work performance, your going home, you're spending time with your family, spending time with your friends, doing hobbies. All of these actions have motivation behind it. It does not matter how minute the action might be, there is a motivation behind it. So where this comes into play is that a lot of leaders or companies will identify underperforming people or underperforming teams, and they'll say, this person is capable, but they have an issue with motivation. That person does not have an issue with motivation. They have motivation. You're just not able to identify and tap into it. And that is one of the key things that you need to understand if you want to get the best performance out of your team members. You need to understand that everyone is motivated by something, and if framed and offered opportunities in the right way, they will work their ass off to achieve the things that they are motivated by. Another issue that happens frequently is that companies or leaders in certain positions will say, oh, if motivation's the issue, we'll just offer bonuses. We'll offer plaques. We'll offer some type of external reward to show that we care. And this fascinates me because it's been an ongoing issue for quite a bit of time. If offering people bonuses to keep their work performance at an all-time high worked, it would be happening globally at every single company. But the fact is that the research has been very, very clear on these external motives that we put in place to try to motivate people is that they don't work. If you're performing in a level that is less than my expectations, and I offer you a $1,000 bonus if you start performing at my expectations, you're going to see a huge spike in performance initially. And then once you get that $1,000 bonus, your performance is starting to go on the decline. Now I can offer you another bonus and I'll see a little bit of a spike that will continue on the decline. A little bit of a spike and continue on the decline. And each time that you get a bonus, it doesn't matter the monetary value, you're going to become desensitized to it, and it's not going to play as much of a motivational impact for you. And over time, and it's a lot shorter of a time span than you would even think, your performance, even though you're offered that bonus, will get to the point to where you're performing below the line where you originally were. This goes with all external motivations. The way to get people to give you their A game is by hitting on those internal motivations, the things that make them happy, the things that make them feel pride, the things that bring them joy, the things that when they wake up in the morning, they say, I'm excited to go to work because I love A, B, and C. That is how motivation works. And by working with us and taking our training, we'll teach you the basics of human motivation that you can bring in to your team to help get them to be energized and motivated to perform at their best. If this sounds like something that has value to you or your team, shoot us a message, get in touch, and we'll talk it out from there. This is Motivation 101.